Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Jill and today I'm going to be doing the Reread, Rewrite, Burn challenge. So let's get started. So the first thing you might be asking yourself is, it's the middle of October, why is she wearing this short sleeve shirt? Yeah, the high is 96 where I live right now and it is so hot, I don't understand. So today I'm going to be doing Reread, Rewrite, Burn. I've been meaning to do this video forever. I know that it is a common thing that lots of people do. It's similar to the Mary Kiss Cliff thing. If you're unfamiliar how this little challenge game works, basically I have my trusty little pumpkin cup, which I used in my last video and I just love it so much. I have it filled with a bunch of slips of paper, and on each slip of paper there is a book title. My battery's dying. Fantastic. So basically what happens is that I pick out 3 of these slips and then I have to decide which of those I'm going to reread, which of those I will rewrite, and which one I'm going to burn. And I purposely made it really hard on myself by doing most of my favorite books so that I don't want to burn and I don't want to rewrite most of these, and so it's going to be a very, very hard thing for me to do. And I know I'm probably going to shed maybe a few tears because the thought of burning any of these books honestly makes me very sick to my stomach because I love them so much. So yeah, let's just get into the first round just to get started. Okay, so I'm probably going to like throw all these on the floor, but let's see. Okay, I have 1, 2, oh crap, 3. First one I have is Daughter Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Second off, I have The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. And thirdly, I have A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Okay. So I am happy because I did not enjoy The Crown's Game. I did put a few in here that I really didn't like so that I wasn't completely impossibly hard on myself. So I'm going to burn The Crown's Game because I honestly didn't like that book very much. It's like Tsarist Russia and it sounds really cool, but honestly it didn't make a lot of sense and I just did not like it. So now I'm between Daughter Smoke and Bone and A Tale of Two Cities. I suppose I'm going to reread A Tale of Two Cities because there's nothing I would change about it because it's my favorite classic of all time and I think everything about it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to reread A Tale of Two Cities, and I suppose that means I will rewrite Daughter Smoke and Bone. Daughter Smoke and Bone is one of my favorite books as well, but I suppose I'm going to have to rewrite it. I'm not sure exactly how I would change it, but I definitely don't want to rewrite this one because it's just wonderful in so many ways. So yeah, I suppose those are my answers. Oh, this is just wonderful torture. 1, 2, 3. First up, I have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Then I have The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. Oh god. And then The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, I'm going to burn The Raven Boys, just because I didn't dislike the book, but it was sort of not even on the same playing field as these 2 books, so I'm going to have to burn The Raven Boys. So now it's between Six of Crows and The Wrath and the Dawn. I adore both of these books so much. I don't know, this is so hard. There's nothing I want to change about either of these books. There's literally nothing that I would rewrite for either of them. But I suppose I'm going to have to say I want to reread Six of Crows and rewrite The Wrath and the Dawn. I want to reread Six of Crows just because I feel like there's nothing I could do to make it better. And nothing can match how Leigh Bardugo sort of told that story, so I guess I'm gonna have to reread Six of Crows and then rewrite The Wrath and the Dawn. I honestly have no idea how I would do it, and I honestly don't know. But yeah, so I guess those are my answers for round 2. Round 3, hopefully we get some things that I'm not like so wishy-washy on. Oh look, they're all orange, look at that. First up, I have Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake, The Accident Season by Moira Fowley Doyle, and Ensnared by A.G. Howard. Okay, so this includes 2 books that I did very much disliked. And so it is easy to say that I will definitely be rereading Ensnared by A.G. Howard. This is one of my favorite books of all time ever. It's the third in the Splinter trilogy. So good. Highly recommend it. It's like a Alice in Wonderland retelling. It's fantastic. So I will be rereading this one. Three Dark Crowns or the Accident Season. Okay, this is actually really easy. I'm going to burn the Accident Season because I just disliked it, but I'm going to rewrite Three Dark Crowns because I feel like, if you guys saw my wrap up, I went into my thoughts about Three Dark Crowns. I ended up giving it a 2.5 star. I thought the concept was absolutely brilliant, but I thought the execution was just very, very bad, and I didn't really like it. So if I have the chance to rewrite this story, I think that that would be just wonderful, because I think the idea is absolutely brilliant, but I feel like it could have been written so much better, and it could have been written so much more effectively. So yes, good. This round is fantastic. It is easy answers. I'm going to be rewriting Six of Crows, burning the Accident Season, and rereading Ensnared by A.G. Howard. Oh, round, what is this? 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the first one I have is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Legend by Marie Lu, oh god, and I Darken by Kirsten White. Oh my god. Okay, so these are all three books are some of my favorite books of all time ever. Okay, so this is very, very difficult. I don't... Okay, my heart is aching right now. I'm going to rewrite And I Darken, because it's so weird to say, but I feel like And I Darken is one of my favorite books ever. It's a retelling of Vlad the Impaler. It's like a gender swap version of Vlad the Impaler. It's fantastic, but I did feel like the beginning was sort of slow, so I feel like if I could rewrite that part, then that would just make it so much better on a whole nother level. So I guess I would rewrite And I Darken, because that seems like the easiest one to do. And now I have to decide whether to burn Legend or Throne of Glass. I literally don't know. This is going to sound awful, but there's honestly no other way that I can comprehend how to do this. I think I'm going to reread Legend, purely because I have read it. I read it so long ago, and it's one of the book series that has got me into reading young adult. It's one of the first series that I loved, one of the first series that I binged all the books for, and so I can't burn it because it's one of my original series, and I just have so much internal love for it. I like made some of my friends read it because I thought it was so good. I just have so much of a nostalgic connection to this book that I just cannot burn it. So I suppose that means I'm going to be burning Throne of Glass, which just makes me upset because Throne of Glass is one of my favorite books ever. This is really hard. Why did I decide to do this? Anyway, those are my answers. Whatever. I should have only done like a few rounds of this because this is getting kind of excessive. Okay, so now I have The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Wonderful, 3 books that I am in love with again. I feel terrible about saying this, but I think I'm gonna burn Cinder just because I feel like the rest of the series gets so much better. Like, Cinder was fantastic, but I feel like the series just progresses so much better as it goes on, so I guess I would burn this one even though it hurts my heart. Okay, now it's in between The Book Thief and The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I think I'm gonna reread The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. There's just nothing that I could think of to change for it. I love it. One of my favorite series ever. If you haven't read it yet, please read it. I love it so, so, so much. And then I guess I'm going to rewrite The Book Thief. Obviously, if you've read The Book Thief, it's set in World War II, and very, very sad things happen. And if I had my way, I would make it to where those sad things don't happen, even though I understand it wouldn't be as powerful, but we were talking about hypotheticals here. If I were to have my way, I would change the sad parts that happen to this book, and I would just have everyone be okay and everyone be happy. Of course, that's not realistic, but you know what? In my fictional world, everyone is happy. Yes, I'm going to be rewriting this one. this 3? This is 3. Okay, now I have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, favorite trilogy of all time. Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, oh sweet Jesus. And Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Oh my god. I'm going to rewrite Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows because I feel like the deaths that happen in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows could have been avoided. So I'm going to rewrite those to where certain people don't die. No spoilers, but you know who I'm talking about. I'd make it to where they would not die. So rewriting this one. Now I have to decide whether to burn Carry On or Mistborn. What? This is one of the hardest decisions I've made in my entire life, and it's completely hypothetical, and it's honestly one of the hardest decisions. I suppose I'm going to have to reread Mistborn, just because it's my favorite trilogy of all time, and Brandon Sanderson is amazing, and I don't think that I could bring myself to burn his work. So I suppose I will be rereading Mistborn, and I guess that means I have to burn Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. That just really hurt my heart. Carry On by Rainbow Rowell is my favorite Rainbow Rowell book. I love it so completely. Baz and Simon, I love it. I love it so much, and it hurts me, but I suppose that's my answer. Now it's on the last round. Okay, so pulling out the last 3. First up, I have A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, and Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Burning Dorothy Must Die just because Court of Mist and Fury and More Happy Than Not are my top 2 favorite books that I've read so far this year. So Dorothy Must Die gotta go, and I guess I'm just gonna have to reread A Court of Mist and Fury because it's my favorite book that I read this year, and there's literally nothing I would change. That is that perfect. First off, if you have not read A Court of Thorns and Roses or A Court of Mist and Fury yet, do yourself a favor. I beg this of you. Please, please, please go read it. I beg you. It is fantastic. So gonna be rereading this one, and I suppose that means I'm going to rewrite More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, even though I think that More Happy Than Not is honestly beautiful and perfect the way it is. I could find a few things that I would want to change. I just want to make all the characters in that book super, super happy. I just want to give them all hugs, so maybe I would rewrite it that way. Again, you can tell I just want my precious character babies to have happy lives, and they never have happy lives, so I honestly want to rewrite most of the young adult books and just give them all happy, happy lives, even though that would make for an awful story and a really boring story. I just feel so bad for them, and I want them all to be okay. So there you guys have it. That was the Reread, Rewrite, Burn challenge. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Comment down below if you guys want me to do the Mary Kiss Cliff challenge sort of video this with book characters. I had a lot of fun doing this. It stressed me out, but I'm not really sure if you guys enjoyed it, so please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed, and give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And yeah, I also have all my social media linked down below. I have my Goodreads, Twitter, Instagram, all down below, so definitely go follow me on those if you're interested. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!